everyone, my name is Samantha, and I hope that your ASQ papers and projects came out the way that you wanted them to. So I'm going to start off by talking about how the ASQ is a good tool to use here in the population of the Southwest. I currently live in California, and I believe that the ASQ is a great tool to have here because we have a variety of different cultures and we have different communities and such, and our children are in need of assessments, especially those who are between the ages of 0 and 6. And being able to have access to the ASQ and the assessment tools would help see the development of these children and help their families in the course to get better treatment and to get a diagnosis of something that may be going on with the child. So the Southwest really consists of California, New Mexico, and Arizona. And within those populations, we tend to see the same cultures, which are Hispanics and American Indians and Caucasians. And here in California, we also have a lot of Asian cultures. So it's a matter of whether or not the culture feels comfortable using the ASQ, and I feel like they would be open to it, especially if it would help their child in the long run, because being able to help the children and being able to assess their child at a younger age will help them in their development for the future. So I believe that it is most definitely beneficial to use here in the Southwest. So having said that, some of the implications to social work for understanding child development, especially for the child that I personally assessed, is that in the setting that I chose to go in the home and assess this child, and I brought my knowledge of social work along with my knowledge of running a behavioral session because I come from the background of being a behavioral therapist, and I really wanted to bond with the child and to make a connection with the child that I was assessing, because in order to truly know the development of the child, you have to understand, how old they are and where they come from and their history. And having the child that I assessed be a family friend, it made it kind of easier to see and relate to the culture that they come from and know the values and the behaviors that they are going to be developing in. And just knowing and being aware of the cultural differences between me and the child was a big help, and also just being able to be that form of support for this child. I personally didn't give my results from the ASQ to the family, and if they ask for it, I might end up giving them the results and conclusions that I came to. But being able to be that formal support for this family in the process of their child development and seeing the progress. I look forward to seeing from where we started the first assessment to seeing how they grow and improve in their development throughout the course of their life. So I really look forward to that. So some of the experiences that I had with this assignment was, being the behavior therapist that I am, I work with children who have autism. And within the sessions that I conduct, I interact with the child and their family. And this is exactly what I did. I interacted with the child and her sister and her mother throughout the whole course of the assessment. And it really opened my eyes and gave me knowledge and experience to truly know what it's like to assess a child. And I can use this knowledge and experience to further my current job, and I could also assess the children who have autism. So it really opened my eyes to the different levels of development that a child can have. I assessed both of the sisters, and they are twins, and I had to decide which ones to choose. So I chose the one who had the lower development. And it truly made me realize that even environment can make a difference in how a child develops. So I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I hope to talk to you guys soon. Thanks, guys.